Hi guys, welcome back. Today we are going to bring you a shoulder session with Max. Sorry if we're looking quite sweaty by the way, it's actually 26 degrees.
Yeah, it's very hot, boys.
It's fucking boiling. It's actually boiling.
What do you know what that means, boys? Even more motivation to hit the gym and get that summer body because it's just around the corner.
Yeah, summer's here guys. Get to the gym, get started, let's get these gains. Before we get into today's video, so we're going to do shoulders today. We're going to show you 4 shoulder exercises. We're going to show you how to do them properly. But before we get into that, I just want to talk about my last video, which was a chest session with Chip, Finch and Max, everyone together. There's some of the comments that I had off the back of that video. It was quite incredible really. I've actually pinned the top comment on the video, but go and have a look if you haven't already seen it. Make sure you like this comment guys, this pinned comment on my chest video. It's actually incredible that people are talking now due to this channel about bullying. So if you are or have been bullied at school for being overweight, underweight, for being too thin, and if you've ever gone through that, then make a comment down below. And if this series that we've started doing and bringing to you, if this series is motivating you to start getting your own gains and start getting fitter to kind of work away from that bullying, write a comment down below. Also, another thing, I was really thinking about this last night. Some people who are quite thin or overweight are really nervous to go in the gym, obviously, because they're not quite sure what they're doing. And I just want to know, seeing these boys going into the gym, seeing Chip going into the gym at 52 kgs, does that motivate you and give you kind of more confidence to go in the gym and do your own sessions? So yeah, comment guys, drop a like if you're enjoying this series and if it's motivating you. Today we're going to do a shoulder session. We're going to do 4 shoulder exercises. I brought my mate Max to do in the session today because shoulders is his favourite exercise.
Shoulder day is the Max day, basically. Yeah. It's my day.
Yeah, you're actually pretty sick at shoulders too.
Yeah.
You're a strong shoulder guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So all the way through Max's, since I've known Max, he's always enjoyed shoulder day. We actually put it in the first session of the whole program just because he loves it. The first exercise, first up, we're going to hit military press. It's important that when you do military press, there's a few variations, and then there's the variations of doing it behind your head. If you just bring your hands back with a bar behind your head and you feel that squeeze and pressure on your back, you're already putting your shoulders in quite a negative position to really press from. The muscles don't work. I don't want to get into too much detail and make this video boring, but the muscles don't really work well in that position, and also there's chance of injuries, there's quite severe chance of injuries from working in that position. So when you military press guys, bring the bar in front of you, in front of your chest, be as upright as you can, don't bring it too deep. Max actually has in the past been bringing the bar quite deep down, and then he feels so deep that
feels like a chest workout, doesn't it?
Yeah. So we are on a shoulder workout guys. We want to be bringing the bar level down, just above the shoulders, boom. Let's go. So first up, military press. We did 4 times 10 on this exercise. We had 30 kgs in total. I'm going to help you lift it out because behind you. I don't want you to squash your shoulders, remember? So I'm going to help you. Yeah, 3, 2, 1. There we go. Open the air, straighten your arms. There you go. Let's go. One more. 10, good. Set 2, let's go. Let's go. Hold it up before I take my hands, hold it. In front of you. Let's go. Split out. 10. It's really important to make sure that you get your breathing right on when you're lifting. When you're lifting sets of 10, 12, 8, it's really important to get your breathing right, because when you get the breathing right, it gives you so much more, especially in the last few reps. When you are recoiling, recharging, whatever you want to call it, you're on the downward movement of a bench press. You want to breathe in, take a big breath, fill up your lungs, on the way out. Big blow, big breath out. It's the same way. Let's keep it really simple. Max over here the other day, he couldn't open a jar. He gave it to Finch. Finch couldn't open the jar. So they went down to my mate Chip, you know, the woman who's got the big guns now. And Chip opened the jar for them. But Chip did it by breathing correctly. So if you go to open a jar and you take off the lid, you don't go, you go, yeah? You breathe in, take a big breath in, and if you need to, out. That's what's going to give you the extra power. Same thing on the last reps. Try it guys. When you're recoiling, recharging, breathe in, and then breathe out on the way up. Start to do it reps 5, 6, 7 in your sets. Is going to change your sets. You're going to get those extra reps in.
This is fucking tough, boys.
2, 1. Up, your back. 1. Breathe, you got to breathe the other way around. In, out. You almost had a baby then, mate.
I feel like I've had a bit of a mini max.
Military press session, how was that for you?
Good, I'm pretty fatigued this week, boys, so I feel like I could have done more like a couple of days ago, but I was fatigued today, so but it was good. Like I felt it in my shoulders a lot more than I do when I normally do the dumbbells just.
Yeah.
Whereas this, the barbell, like I felt it in my shoulders more, although it was more difficult.
Yeah, the barbell actually forces you to come slightly in front of the line of your body, which does work the shoulder even better. But yeah, good, you smashed it. Good workout, yeah, respect. So next up, guys, is the Arnold press.
These
now.
were great, you know.
Yeah?
These were great.
How did you find this?
I felt the biggest shoulder burn I've ever had. These things are fucking incredible, boys.
Yeah?
Definitely do more of them.
Yeah. Guys, when we've done the Arnold press, there's a demonstration from me, and then you're going to see Max doing it. You're going to see a few errors and me trying to assist him and correct those errors. So use that as a training guide yourself, guys. Imagine I'm in the gym with you, talking to you, think about the pointers I'm giving, smash it. This exercise today, we went for 4 sets of 10. We had 20s, they look very heavy, they're actually 20 pounds, so it's just 9 kilograms. You don't need a massive weight for this to do it properly, guys, and make sure you get a nice rotation through the shoulder.
I just wanted to work on technique, like I could do heavier, like they felt pretty light to me, but I just need to get technique right. Next week I'll increase the weight on them things.
Yeah.
I felt a major burn even with the 9 kg.
Yeah, when you work shoulders properly, because they're not like an overly strong muscle in terms like bench press and squats, you can put loads of weights on the bar. You can't do that if you're gonna train shoulders correctly. The deltoid raises out to the side with the cables, which are also coming up straight after. You know, you don't need a huge weight to get a good burn in the muscle and make the muscle work hard. Elbows down on your ribs. You're gonna rotate from here.
Yeah.
Okay. Hold your abs. I like all of these kind of standing positions with a slight knee bend, just because it takes the stress off your lower back. Slight knee bend and glutes. I like it for bicep curls. I like it for this exercise. So slight knee bend. Hold your abs.
Yeah.
Okay, boys. Okay. Up, round to the top, back down. Control. Draw the elbows in. Bring it back.
Let's go silent and all that.
Control to the top.
Yeah.
Draw it round. Bring it back.
Nice.
Elbows in. Yep. Draw it together.
Yeah.
Rotate it on the way up. 1. 10. Okay, I think we need to bring the weight down a little.
I think so, nah.
Well, the rotation's not great though.
Yeah, I can increase it. That happen.
Yeah, I think let's hold that weight for another set.
Yeah.
What I want you to do, I want you to smooth out the rotation, yeah? Because it's a little bit jerky, yeah. So when I'm going from here, I'm going smooth, round, up. When you're going, it's a little bit to try and get the weight up, and you're either rotating too early and then pressing it, and I want you to rotate on the way. Okay? 1. Now reach right to the top. That's it, that's better rotation movement all the way. 2. Level the dumbbells out at the top. Rotate it. 10. Nice set, bro. Better, much better. Respect. Big up the Irish.
Felt that.
Big up the Irish. We're getting a few Irish flags on these comments actually.
Big
Boys,
up
if you're Irish and you're a fan of Max, subscribe to Max. I think my subs are already subscribed to you, bro.
If you're not subscribed already, boys, Max, I'm the biggest YouTuber in Ireland. Well, not the biggest, one of the biggest, but the best from Ireland. So if you are
with the smallest penis. Right, next set. Look at those back muscles, bro. Boom. Coach Rich got you looking sexy,
need to
bro.
work on them abs, though.
Draw your elbows right back as you pull up. Good. Okay guys, next up is the upright row. Seeing this done so wrong so many times. I actually use it myself and do it raising the bar quite high often, but I am aware of the movement that it puts on the shoulder, and I do pull myself away from that movement. Be very careful guys when you're upright rowing, pulling too high with a heavy weight, because that rotation is going to get you. Check it out, I explain it all in the next steps. Let's go. You boys don't know this yet, but I'm actually a qualified sports therapist.
Yeah, sure, I mean.
Yeah, he's got Google, boys, he's got Google.
I'm actually a qualified sports therapist as well, so it's important to me that you look after your body when you train, and the most common gym injury is going to come from you squashing your shoulder joint. okay, upright row, is the best way to squash your shoulder joint. So everyone, while you're watching this video, stand up. I want you to turn your hands, put your hands down by your sides, and turn your hands so the hands are facing that way. And then I want you to lift your arms up in the air. You can only go so far. And then if you rotate the hands, they can come all the way to the top.
Magic. It's like fucking magic.
That's because of how the
Coach Richard, more like magician Richard.
that's because of how the arm sits in the shoulder joint.
Yeah.
And it's very easy going up this way to squash the tendons of muscles that are running through that shoulder joint. And it's a great way to get injured. So I want you guys to stop your upright rows unless you're doing them very well and not squashing your shoulder joint. Once you bring dumbbells into this, you do your upright row with dumbbells and you can actually pull back a little bit and take that rotation that's squashing the shoulder, take that rotation out of there. Now this is not squashing my shoulder anymore. So on the upright row, we can get a little rotation towards the top. Much easier with dumbbells than you can with a full bar. So I'll show you how it's done. Hold the dumbbells in nice and tight, bring it up, little rotation. Drive your elbows up, and then as you drive up, bring the dumbbell and your elbow back behind you a little bit. Good. Elbow back. Good. So you're taking away that rotation. Good. 9, 10, 11, 12. Good. Nice exercise, bro. But if you sit there and you draw your arm up like this, and then you put more rotation into that with a heavy weight on it, pulling is really easy to squash that shoulder joint. So as you pull, as you lift up, I want you to just slightly rotate the top of your arm around your bicep and tricep, slightly rotate it backwards, because that rotation there is going to save your shoulder. So as you pull up, rotate that slightly backwards, you're going to get a great shoulder workout still. You're going to really hit in the deltoids still, but you are going to save that shoulder joint. 8 now, but make it a bit smoother, pull a bit higher. 9, 10, 11, 12. Good work, bro. Okay guys, last one up is the deltoid raises.
Not a burn, this is a burn one, this burns.
Yeah, you missed which day was it? You missed the back day, I think, because of the burn that you was experiencing. You had to go to the clinic.
Funny guy, man.
Yeah.
Anyway, go.
Yeah, you got a bit of sunburn as well. Yeah, so let's go deltoid raises. As I showed you for the chest session, we're gonna go on the cables and we're gonna hit all 3 sides of the deltoid. Okay, now there's a confusion. Does rear deltoids go in back session? Well, when you use your back, you use your rear deltoids a lot. It's a deltoid, right? It's still a shoulder muscle. So it's kind of like is it a back muscle or is it a shoulder muscle? Sometimes I put it in back sessions, sometimes I should put it in shoulder sessions. Depends how much content I've got in each session. Put it in one or the other guys, but and maybe sometimes mix it up. Today, because we're bringing you this quite intense short shoulder workout, we're going to put it in. We're going to do a superset lateral deltoid raise out to the side, slight bend in your arm, bring it up. Now remember what I told you earlier, guys, easiest way to get a shoulder injury. So as you bring it up, slightly rotate forwards, just to this angle. Okay, we don't need to go out here and we don't need to be down here. But the more you rotate up, the higher you can go. Then you can bring it up here. That slight rotation is going to save your shoulder joint. Make sure with this, guys, I've seen a lot of people do this over the years, and there's a lot of tendon chip is a big criminal for this. Bringing back the wrist and bringing it up through the wrist puts a lot of stress on the wrist and actually puts a lot back into the elbow. So chest up, hold your abs. That seated position again. Very slight knee bend. It's going to save you. Bring it all the way up. Last exercise of this superset. We're going to go rear deltoid fly. Okay, bend over, hold your abs. It's a great way again to get in these lower back muscles that we talk about in the back workout. Slight bend in your legs from here, that bend in your arm again, drive it out. Keep it away, drive it out. You're going to feel that right through your rear deltoid. That little bend and then remember that little rotation. 2, now keep it further away from you. Okay, straight in, anterior deltoid raise. Good, drive it up, good. That slight bend in the arm, drive it up. Turn around, same arm, turn around again, bend over, rear deltoid fly. Yeah. Bend over, yep.
Arms down.
2, bend over more. Stick your ass up, bring your chest up. Turn, rest.
Jesus.
12. Rotate, that's it, keep it in the same hand, rotate. Okay, spin around, rotate, bend over much more this time, that's it. Ready, deltoid fly, let's go. Rest. Well done, bro, smashed it. How are your shoulders feeling?
Burning. It's a fucking shoulder workout there, but let's try that at home, tell you that.
Okay guys, I hope this shoulder workout is going to help you. I hope you got a couple of useful tips there. It's motivated me so much that all of the positive comments down below, so do leave a comment. If you look on the other videos, I'm actually trying to reply to everyone right now. Already there's so many responses, it's difficult, but I will spend everybody who replies to this video tonight, I will reply to you at some point tomorrow.
Respect that.
Yeah? So everybody who leaves a comment by 12 o'clock on this video tonight, I will get back to you. I hope you enjoyed, guys. Keep smashing it. Tomorrow night is definitely coming. I promise you, tomorrow night we have the next transformation day. Part 4, the boys are smashing it. We're going to do some tests again tomorrow. I'm going to bring that out for you tomorrow night. So check it out tomorrow. Keep an eye out for that. Cheers, guys.